All right, thanks, year 11. So we're going to look very quickly at functions and relations, and then I might even go over that again in case we're stuck. So functions versus relations, quite simply, functions are things which we represent usually with y equals, or fx equals, or something along those lines. For a function to be a function, not a relation, it needs to have one y value per x value. So as I go along, every x value can only have one associated y value. So when x equals 7, y can only equal one thing, for example. Cool? To determine if we have a function, we use a vertical line test. It's really crazy. We just have a magical vertical line that we run across our function. If our vertical line hits 2 points, it's not a function. So as we're going through here, we can see that every one of these points, I'll use red, every one of these only hits one value on the function, correct? That's my vertical line test. If I go through my circle here, how many points does that line hit? 2. So that is not a function. Does that make sense? What about this one? Function or not a function? Not a function. So we use that vertical line test, which is essentially just running an imaginary line through our function. If it hits it more than twice, or more than once, sorry, if it hits twice or more, it is not a function. Clear? Then it is a relation. So relations can have many y values for each x value. With a relation, an example might be x equals y squared. Which one of these functions do you think that might be? The first, the second, the third, or the fourth, not a function. Which one of those graphs might that match? The fourth one. Looks very similar to y equals x squared, doesn't it? But it's just been turned over. So that's an example of a relation, whereas these two are examples of functions. Clear? Good.